I feel stupid for even calling you trying to make you believe what I believe. Cause I really believe that, fam.
I wish I would have just been rebellious. I was told, don't talk to this person. Don't talk to this person. I feel like it was just a setup.
Yeah, I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal.
Karmelo Anthony family spoke out for the first time after his conviction, being charged with murder and sentenced to 35 years. Charleston White called the father and apologized for convincing him that a white jury was going to help set Karmelo Anthony free. But it's more to the story. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, The Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Charleston White went live and showed something we'd never seen before, and that was compassion, grief for Karmelo Anthony family. He offered to put up $75,000 for Karmelo appeal, but he trying to raise $1 million. Keep watching because you'll understand why later.
Yeah, I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal. So yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching a video on that when you called.
Yeah, I'm putting it. They need 150, but I'm putting up 75. But I'm trying to raise $1 million.
Send me the links when you got it.
I will. So I'm finna set up an interview with with the dad and say Cheese TV at a black church with a black pastor who I'm trust, and this will be the mom and dad first time talking. Let me just say this: black people hurt this family.
Let me clear up what Charleston White mean when he say black people failed his family. For the people that been covering this story from the beginning, they all said it was never about a race situation. This case was never looked at as a racist situation. But once the black community came out and started supporting Karmelo Anthony family and supporting Karmelo Anthony, they started pushing the race card. It's black versus white. And that's when this case got intense, went public, outrage on both sides, and it got ugly. I thought I recorded the full live, but I didn't. But shortly after, Charleston White started wiping his eyes and holding his head down. And the reason for Charleston White was in contact with the family, giving them advice. According to the next clip, Charleston White apologized for telling the father a white jury was going to set Karmelo free. But make sure you keep watching, because what the dad said after may be the real reason Charleston.
I feel stupid for even calling you trying to make you believe what I believe. Cause I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't went against my own people trying to convince black people white people is good, homie. But all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jury, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all white jury, didn't I? Didn't I, man? Listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people, homie. I told you, man, that white jury go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you trying to make you believe what I believe. Cause I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't went against my own people trying to convince black people white people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool in such a case. It's hard to defend. It's hard to defend what we see, homie. When they defend the Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him. So why would I expect them to have compassion for a kid who has epilepsy, like an autistic kid? This kid has saved more children's lives as a kid unintentionally than he ever thrown a punch or had a fight. I paid for a training to teach the kid how to throw a punch last year. The kid don't even know how to throw a punch, man. I paid a trainer to go teach him how to fight. And you know what the trainer said? Homie, fight ain't in him, he a good kid. Even the trainer said it ain't in him, homie. So he didn't go back to train him no more. Teach him to be good, he a good kid. Damn. Man, I can't believe those white homie. Man, listen, we're gonna make it right. And one thing I know about the white man, the only way to beat him is you can beat him with his law. I did. I served time for white man. Bragged about it. I've committed some of the most. I ain't got nothing on my record. No felony conviction, no what. And I got a murder for a white man. So if white people can do that for me, they'll do it for your son too. Front page paper. My brother killed the nigga. My homeboy killed the nigga. I'm the only black man I know that ever served time for killing a white man. Stood over and watched him die. That's a badge of honor to me. And white people can't take that from me. So during these times when I close my eyes, my heart smile. Because I done something I know they wish I was dead for. They can't take that from me. And guess what? Your boy got the same thing when he lay in the bed and smile and feel weak. He can feel strong. His nature kicked in when he was afraid and scared. When he was afraid and scared of them two big bully white boys, his nature kicked in. And nature's first rule is to self-preserve. So he was too afraid to stand up and face the bullies. So he sat there subservient. Sitting down is a sign of submission. So he was already submitting to the white boys. When they tried to come put their hands on him, his fear and nature kicked in. He didn't have a knife. Hey, listen, your lawyers were supposed to object to every time they mentioned a knife for it to be on record. It wasn't a knife. It was a multi-fashional tool.
Multi-tool.
That the state of Texas, listen, because if it was a knife, he would have 15 or 20 more years for bringing a weapon to school. That's the smoking gun. If it was a knife, it wouldn't be 30 years, it'd be 60. Because the knife enhances it for bringing a weapon around children to a school. The judge wasn't supposed to let that lingo into the courtroom. This is not a knife. Correction. I object, Your Honor. It wasn't a knife. I object, Your Honor. It wasn't a knife. It was a tool. And kids pack it to school in elementary. How did it become a knife with a nigga? Because it's a tool. Just like a nigga is dangerous with knowledge, that's what makes us dangerous, knowing what they know. So my mama sent me to know what white people know. I'm smarter than any white person you can pick before my face. I know more than they know. I know everything about white people and black people. History, science, English, math, technology. I went to every school white people went to. I didn't want to know nothing black people know. That's how I got so many guns and black people don't. That's why I talk politics and black people don't. That's why I talk law. Can't no white man beat me. That's why I ain't got no felony convictions. And I brag about the shit I've done with nothing on my record. I could be lying. It ain't on my record, but I've done it. And they know it too. My mind and my mouth is more dangerous than that courtroom. They know it. Why? I can overturn law. We got juvenile life without parole abolished in America. It took us a few years to do it, but we got it done. I ain't lost shit, school. I ain't lost shit, school. And I got the world paying attention to what I'm saying, good or bad. Just like I got Aiden Ross to donate to the Metcalf family, I got people working on millions. I got people working on getting you $1 million like they got Chud without going through GoFundMe. That's how connected I am as a black man in America. I got white friends, politician friends, rapper friends, acting friends. And I'm gonna use it for you, fam. You have $30,000 before Saturday. I'm putting up $75,000 to start the appeal process for your son. We have 29 days, 28 days to be exact. I just need Mitch Nolte to file the appeal. I already got an appellate lawyer ready to go to write the entire thing. Collin County is done what I thought they was. I thought at least they'll put one black on the jury. But I told you something about that judge. I told you that judge is not gonna let it happen like that, right?
Karmelo Anthony's mom and father sat down with Mimi Brown TV and expressed how they felt after the verdict. And the father said something that caught the internet attention. The dad said he was told to get a white lawyer, and the internet think that advice came from Charleston White. That's why he willing to put up $75,000 for the appeal and why he felt so bad.
So do you believe your son received a fair trial?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And we're gonna keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We will not stop fighting for justice for my son.
And as parents, have you all struggled with guilt, asking yourselves, is there anything differently? I know, Kayla, you said you wish you had gone to that track meet. Is there anything that you both wish you could have done differently?
I wish I would have just been rebellious. I was told don't talk to this person. Don't talk to this person. I feel like it was just a setup. Now, so they told us, go get white attorneys. Every black person I went to a white attorney. No white attorney set them up. Pushed them. Hey, here you go. I mean, no objections. It was things were smooth. So, because as a father of me being who I am, I got to make sure she's straight. This mama bear. I got to make sure she's straight mentally, because if she's not straight, my house ain't straight. I'm not straight. Then so, because I got the kids to worry about. Got to make sure his mental health. I can't go back and forth with him right in there, because his mental can handle it. The misunderstanding of what daddy's trying to tell you. This ain't a daddy moment.
Now, I don't know if Charleston White told him to get the white lawyer, what Charleston White's exact role was in this situation, but Charleston White made it clear once he found out the truth about Karmelo Anthony, because as y'all know, before, Charleston White was on Austin McCall's side.
The white family that their black boy killed, Aiden donated to the white family. I did too. And I found out the truth. Why though? Because I thought the nigga killed the white boy. I thought he took a knife to school, but he didn't.
And that's when I saw you spoke to the family.
Mm-hmm.
And once he found out the facts, once he got in contact with the family, then his opinion changed. He started rooting for Karmelo Anthony. He even hired Karmelo Anthony's dad and was paying him. Charleston White said he wanted to do it just to put money in his pocket to help support the family. But Karmelo Anthony's family was getting death threats. So the father could no longer tour with Charleston White and make money. So he went back home. But like I was saying, I don't know the role that Charleston White played in this Karmelo Anthony situation on the legal end. But when it comes to situation like this, when it comes to making life-changing decisions, this is the best advice I can give y'all. You make that decision. You gather all the information that you could, and you make that decision on your own. Because if it do crumble, if it do go left, you have nobody to blame but you. But when you let someone else make that decision, it's always room to put the blame on someone else. And you never want to put a life decision in someone else's hands. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Charleston White, has struck again. Loose cannon comes to the ultimate.
If I step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.